Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bold Breakthroughs with Business Experts. My name is Catherine Ann Clayton, and I help bold entrepreneurs launch their own business, make their own money, and create their own time freedom. I can't even talk today. I take them from ideas to sales to profits fast. Today, my expert is Donna McPherson, and she is a business coach. And I'm just going to go ahead and introduce her and welcome her and let her talk about herself. And Donna, welcome, and tell everybody how you help everybody.
Thank you so much, Catherine. Happy to be here. I work with business owners who truly want to have a six-figure income, not just a six-figure business. Because we all know that when you make it, it doesn't necessarily mean that you get to keep it, unless you know how to spend and how to save it from taxes. So that's what I primarily do. I work with those business owners who's already getting some traction in their business, who's generating revenue. I want to take that revenue to the next level and ensure that it ends up in their bank account where they really get to see the fruits of their labor.
So, do you help them with taxes?
I also, part of my practice, yes, because as I do the planning and the strategies for the revenue, I want to ensure that they're going to be able to hold on to some of this money.
Oh,
So we
wow.
do some tax planning along the way.
Oh, that's awesome. So, how important is it for somebody to understand about taxes when they're going, into business or they're already leveling up? Because I'm hearing this lately that you can really save some money by working your taxes properly.
Absolutely, you can. I just had a case a couple of weeks ago. I've been working with this gentleman who has been downsized from his job. They put him on a contract instead. So now he's getting 1099 income instead of a W-2 income. And now he's responsible for all of his expenses, including his Social Security tax, all the taxes that the employer would normally pay. He's now responsible. And when I met him, he was filing a Schedule C, which is a profit and loss schedule that most entrepreneurs and business owners would file. But his income is in six figures. It's at a level where he can truly take advantage of some of the tax laws. When I met him and I looked at his situation, his taxes were in the high 30s
Oh, wow.
for the year. And after I finished doing some tax planning for him, considering a new entity instead of a Schedule C, where a subchapter S would be more beneficial for him and allow him more write offs, more tax deferred savings, we cut that tax bill by 49%.
What? Say that again.
By 49%.
Wow.
Almost
Wow.
in half. Now, I may not be able to do that for everyone, but I
That's
will not take on a case if I haven't done some pre-qualification or some work ahead of time, get some questions answered, look at what they're currently filing, the results they're getting, and then make a decision. Is it worth it for both of us to move forward?
Wow, that is awesome, awesome. So, talk to me a little bit about the business part of it. So, you help people build businesses, or they're already like in the throes of their business. Talk to me about what you do with that.
Well, most of the people that come to me are already in business. And they're just going through lots of angst, either because they're not getting the revenue or they're working really hard and making money, but not seeing the money. And
Hmm.
that is one of the most frustrating things. It's hard enough to be able to make money, but then to make money and not have money, it's very painful for a lot of people. And if you are an entrepreneur and you're responsible for bringing in a certain amount into your household, you need dependable income that you can run your household. And so that is what I work with them on. First, there's this thing about cash flow problems, and I'm one of the people that would say there are a lot of things that happens before you get to cash management. I don't consider it cash flow problems. I consider it cash management problems because cash flow doesn't just, the lack of it doesn't just happen.
Right.
You know when you're not going to have enough money long before the time comes when you don't have it.
Absolutely,
What
absolutely.
are
I
you
think it's
doing
so
about it
important.
ahead of time? That
Hmm.
is usually where I say, it's just like your household. If you're on a W-2 income and you expect a paycheck every month or every 2 weeks, you know how much it's going to be. You know what your financial obligations are, and you plan for that. And when you don't, you get into trouble, and they're being called irresponsible, negligent, all kinds of stuff when you overspend in your personal life. But in business, there's this cute term called cash flow problems. It's the same thing. It's cash management,
Right.
managing expectations.
Right, definitely. And I think that's so important that you, and I teach my clients as well, is that you really, look at your business from a bird's eye view up here. And I really think it's important for somebody to have somebody else do that, because there's always those blind spots in your business, whether it's in cash flow or why you're not getting leads or why you're not doing something. And when you have an expert like you that goes, okay, let me check out your business. I'm going to fly up here,
Mm-hmm.
and your business is down here, and I'm going to see what you're missing. Because when we're in the throes of it, we tend to miss a lot of things. We just don't
Absolutely.
understand.
Yes,
And it's not about being critical, it's just about helping you get better. So,
absolutely.
absolutely.
And the more you know, is the better decisions you're going to make. If someone is coming to work with you, Catherine, where you can help them get more leads so they get that revenue, it will be great if they work with someone who can help them determine how much revenue do I need to run my business? And
Absolutely.
of every dollar that I make, how much am I truly seeing in my bank account? So when you go to get your marketing done, you're more intentional about it and not just saying, okay, I want six figures, but you don't know how much of that six figures you're really going to end up with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because when I started this journey, yeah, I didn't even, I mean, not so much my energy company, but when I started the coaching, I didn't even really know what I wanted to make. I just wanted to make something. And then it was crazy because a lot more money was going out in the beginning than what was coming in.
And you didn't anticipate it.
Well, I didn't, and I'm sure you've seen people that have this. I had shiny object syndrome, and if somebody told me you need to buy this, I would jump and buy it, and I would buy this and buy this, and so
Absolutely.
I really hone in on, hey, you don't need all those things.
And what is it going to do for your business? I have this one
Absolutely.
client that when I asked him, we started working together. I said, well, how much money do you really want to make? He said, 75,000. I said, well, where did that number come from? Like, what is your basis for it? He stopped for a minute. He said, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's the most I've made as an employee. That was my take home. And I'm looking to just replace that.
Right,
And
right.
then I had to educating on in order to get that, you probably got to make three times as much to cover your business expenses, any help you're going to hire, all that stuff to end up with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this has been really good golden nuggets, and everybody out there, if you need some help with your, with growing your business and finding the tax benefits that you can do, definitely reach out to Donna. Donna, do you happen to have a freebie that somebody can download and give to the audience? I can't even talk today. I don't know what's going on.
I can offer a freebie to your audience. If they
Yay.
go to Profit Boost with Donna, I can give them a complimentary 30-minute session to help them determine how they can get more money from their business.
Absolutely. And when this is over, Donna, because we got to play with the algorithms, I want you to go into the comments on my business page and put that link there just to make it easy for everybody else.
Absolutely,
So,
Catherine. I will.
and I'm also offering this month the 5-step formula to closing more sales without being salesy. That link will be in the comments as well. And Donna, thank you so much for being here. I've enjoyed this so much. I've loved getting to know you. And everybody out there, thanks for attending the Bold Breakthroughs with Business Experts. Have a great day today.
Awesome. You too, Catherine.